why are you wearing a face cap to make your video? My hair is horrible. It is very, look at my front hair, all gone. I had to call my mother to ask her what's up with her not having front hair in the family. How can she know that she does not have front hair and then she gets married to a man that will give me this kind of hair, long hair and no front hair? What kind of combination is that? What kind of combination is that? Now I'm wearing a face cap to do my YouTube video because my hair is too bad. My hair is too bad to Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gisogu. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber living in England, United Kingdom. And if this is your first time of watching any of my videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. Thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. For my old subscribers, thank you guys for coming back. Thank you so much for the love of my last video. It was massive. I was blown away. I was blown away. Basically, thank you for all the love of my video and all of that. I don't mind my hair. I'm actually going to braid it on Sunday. I bought the hair extension and all of that. We need to find somebody that will braid my hair on Sunday, period, because school is resuming on Monday and I'm not about to look like a homeless person. I am not about to look like a homeless person. I'm not using my microphone, so I'm going to try to speak up so that you guys can hear me, because I'm charging my phone. I'm using my phone to film. I'm charging my phone, and see, it's a lot of explanation. I'm just not using my microphone. You can see from the title of this video, I almost got eaten by a wild animal. See, it's not every day we'll be making videos about how to get a remote job from Nigeria, or how to get a remote job, or how working in care, or lifestyles, or some days story time, some days how I almost got eaten by wild animals here in the UK. Let me give you guys a little backstory. So one day I was at work somewhere close to Cambridge, still in Hertfordshire, but somewhere close to Cambridge. I don't want to mention names of the places that I work at here in this video. And I was at work, and one of my colleagues randomly mentioned, yeah, coyotes. I'm like, you say? Wait, they're talking about animals. No, we were actually watching an animal stuff on Netflix at work. And then she casually mentioned that there are coyotes where she stays, and she has seen a couple of them before. And I'm like, what? Coyote what now? So she was like, yeah, they don't hurt, they don't harm anybody. I'm like, I don't want to see them. Like, this thing that you're actually telling me is not helping. Whether they harm anybody or not, we don't walk around in Nigeria seeing wild animals. You don't walk around in Yaba and then you see a coyote like strolling randomly on its own. We don't do that. Basically, I work at Hertfordshire County, and I live in another county. I don't live in Hertfordshire, but I live in the county close to Hertfordshire. So my school is in Hertfordshire, and I also work as Hertfordshire County. And if you know Hertfordshire, you know that it's a very green county. It has a lot of greenery. It's quite beautiful. So she actually casually mentioned it. Another day I was on a night shift and at work. One of my colleagues was like, you should close the windows, it's late. I'm like, why? She was like, oh, they're coyotes. I'm like, what? She said, oh yeah, that she has actually seen one in the garden. In which garden, ma? In which garden? Please, in the garden that I used to go out to is where you saw coyotes. In the middle of the night, you saw coyotes in the middle of the night, and you're just saying it casually, like, yeah, they're coyotes, yeah. Why would you be saying that kind of thing? What is the matter? What is wrong with you? I was actually scared that night. I could not even, I don't think I could not even sleep because you're not supposed to be sleeping during night shifts. But I was really scared. I closed the windows. I just stayed in the office. I closed all the doors in case any wild animal was going to come and eat me. I just didn't want to die that way, you know. I just moved here and I've tried to do stuff. I'm not even certain. I don't really know my left from my right and all of that. So I just moved here, my people, and I don't want anything to happen to me. So I shut the door and everything. And also when I'm going back there for night shift, I usually shut the windows, close the doors. I don't want to see any coyotes. I want to hear about coyotes. I want to read about them and watch them on animal series on Netflix or on Disney. I do not want to see them with my two. So that's how on Tuesday I went to work somewhere in Hertfordshire. I live in the next county basically, and usually you take the bus, but the bus unless I'm a lazy person, I don't like stress. This country is enough stress for me. For me, that used to wake up by 10 a.m. in the morning to take my bath. Even though I had morning routine in Nigeria. Because here you're literally getting up by 5:30 in the morning. And then you're coming back so late at night. I just combine it with your studies, because if you don't even pass well in school, you will not be getting a post-work study visa. So you also have to do well in school to even stay back here. I don't know if I'm staying back or not. I've not really discussed or thought about that for now, but that's not what this video is about. On Tuesday, I didn't work on Monday. I worked on Sunday. I did a long day on Sunday from 7 to 9. That's 14 hours. I didn't work on Sunday. Yeah, I didn't work on Monday because I was tired. On Tuesday, I had another 7 to 9 in the same place. So when you're going from my county to that place, to that particular part of Hertfordshire, usually take the bus or the train. I like to take the train because it's faster. The bus will take like 1 hour. It's go around Hertfordshire for it to take you to your destination, and you still have to walk for like 30 minutes before you get to where you're going to. Meanwhile, the train takes 15 minutes to get to that place, and you still walk sharp. But I usually use Uber from the train station to my place of work, and when I'm coming back, I take Uber from that place because it's quite late. From that place, you can walk sometimes, but I take Uber when it's bright, or maybe during the summer. I usually walk at night, but I don't really know the route, so I use Google Maps. I usually take Uber. The Uber costs around £6 to £7 going, £6 to £7 coming. So anytime I work there, I spend around £20, like the train ticket and Uber going and coming. So if I want to save cost, I just take the Uber going, because I don't want to be walking and tired when I get to work. And when I'm going back home, I walk to the train station and take the train to where I live. On that wonderful Tuesday morning, I went to work. I took the train and got to work by 7, worked till 9. We closed around, I left around 8:30 there, about to 9 anyway. I thought about it. I was like, should I call an Uber? It's going to cost me £7. So I checked the Uber app and it showed that it was £7.29. And I was like, I think I'll just walk. Bear in mind that I do not know the road. This is fall, so it gets dark easily compared to the summer where everywhere is bright, even by 9 and all of that. In the fall, that's autumn, it gets dark easily. But my coconut hair still told me that I should just save £7. You know what you use £7 to do? Roof your house in Banana Island. Use it to buy a land in Eco Atlantic. Use it to roof your house in Banana Island. You will use the £7. If with this £7, it don't blow. In fact, this £7 is the link between me and blowing. So I was like, I beg, let me save this £7. I will walk. I checked Uber, it was £7.29. I checked Google Map, it shows that it was 30. It's going to take me 31 minutes to get there. I was like, why am I rushing to? I know I'm working tomorrow, but at least like on Thursday, that's today, I will not work, so I'll just rest and all of that. Besides, I slept during my break. That's how I started going. Turned my Google Map on. I was just following Google Map. I was actually going. I crossed the main road and then went to the other part. I was just going with the map. It was just like go straight. You know how it does. Turn right, turn left. And in this UK, you have to know how to use Google Maps. If not, you're going to get lost and you will not find anybody to talk to. Thankfully, I was on the phone with my friend Amara. Amara, wherever you are, God bless you. So we're talking and I was like, I'm just going, I'm following the map, we're suggesting. That's how what is this thing showing? That's how I lost there seeing go straight. I was going straight, but I turned back, nobody, left, nobody, right, no trees, and also a lonely path. I was like, what is this one? I checked Google Map, redirect. I tried to redirect, it showed me go straight. I left the what's it called, the navigation. I deleted the navigation, then put where I was going to, the train station I was walking to. Again, it still showed me go straight. I was like, does this thing know? Do you know what you're saying? There's a lonely path. There's nobody, literally nobody. It was pitch black. There's nobody. There are trees. If you yell someone, if you scream, you would hear it echo. And I was the only one on that path. I had to turn my torchlight on and I was on the call with Amara. I was like, Amara, I do not know where I'm going to. She was like, what's the map showing you? I said, I don't, at this point, I don't know what this map is showing me. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what this map is showing me. I don't know what I'm doing. I have no idea where I'm going to. She was like, what are you going to do? I said, I don't know. She said, can you come out? I take her over. I said, come out where? There is no car. There's no human being. There's no sign of life here aside from the trees and all of that. And Google Map was still saying go straight. I kept on going. Then it was getting darker and lonelier. The path was getting narrower. And I was still going. I turned back. Everywhere was dark. I could not see anything. I could not see anything in front. I turned left and right. I just started remembering all the stories of the coyotes that they'll be telling me about our work that comes out at night and minds their business. And I was like, what am I going to do? I told them, I'm afraid. I'm afraid. If I was talking to my mother would have been very worried. I was so freaking scared. So I was like, I told Amara, like, what am I going to do? She was like, what is it showing you? I said, it's showing me, like, go straight. Go straight. Like, the road is, like, straight down into this narrowness. I kept on going. Then I saw a tunnel. You guys, I kid you not. I saw a freaking tunnel. Like, it was round and all of that. That's the only place I did not see trees. But you know how a tunnel is? The tunnel was unending. It was round and then I checked the map. It was showing that I have, like, the minutes were reducing. The minutes were reducing. Then guess what? Amara now got another call and left me there. Baba God. I was like, this is how I will end in this country that I've never stayed up to 1 year in. God, it's just available. It's 8 months already. It's just occupied like 9 months. 9 months in this country. And I'm going to be beating my wild animals. Amara, I was like, Amara, can you hear me? Can you hear me? She was like, I was like, oh, I said, oh God. I said, God, please. Please, God. Oh God, please. Oh, what's wrong with this thing? Okay, please, God. Oh God, please, God. Oh God. I was scared. Amara, I was calling Amara, she could not hear me. I know to shout because as I was saying Amara, my voice was echoing. And then I looked back, there was nobody. I looked front, there was nobody. And then I looked left, and right, and I could just see the tunnel, like the walls of the tunnel. The tunnel was like roundish. I started crying. I'm not joking. I just started crying. I was like, oh my God, please, God, help me. God, please. I can't see anybody. I can't hear any sound. What am I going to do? What if an animal will just come out here and bite me? Tears, oh. Actual tears were pouring out of my eyes. Thankfully, Amara was done with her more important call. And she now, like, she continued the call. She was like, where are you? I said, I don't know. She said, can you call Uber? I said, where would the Uber come and meet me? There's nowhere, there's no road, like, where you see cars passing, nothing like that. There's no routes, nothing like that, to be honest. It was just like that straight path. And I've walked before, but I've never gone through that way before. Just that I'm not very good in learning new routes. So like, I just did not know that particular way. I've gone through other routes that Google Map showed me, but I don't know why it decided to take me there at that time. I was just crying. She was like, why are you crying? Don't cry. Where are you? Oh my God, this is serious. So you know how Nigerians is, this is serious. I say, yeah, I will say this. I'm crying. I'll start going. I had to exit navigation. I was not like, should I run? My legs were now hurting me and all of that. I was like, God, should I run? I was like, if I run, what if this animal also come? And all of that. And I started hearing some strange sounds. I was like, God, please help me, sir. Please help me. And all of that. I was so freaking scared. I've never been that scared in my life before. Like, I was like, is it the animal? And I was like, can you run? I said, run, care. What if the animal will come out from the bush? This is hard for cheer, like, this is hard for cheer. Do you understand? What if the animal will come out from these places that have all these plenty trees and grasses and bushes and all this greenery? Animal will come out from there, come and bite me. I said, I should run to it. She's like, walk fast. I said, I'm trying my best, I'm working fast. And you know that my torchlight was the only thing that was on in that place through that journey. That was 30 minutes of torture, guys. Finally, I think God heard me. I saw one path by the left after going straight for almost 20 minutes. I did not see any life, no sign of life at all around me. I just saw a path by the left. Google Map was still telling me to go straight. I said no. I said no, I'm not. I will not go straight because now that road had the one by the left had stones on, like a lot of stones. I was like, this one cannot be inside the bush. I will follow the stone. Google Map was like, you go straight, go there, wrong route. You have 2 minutes. Yeah, so you know how it is. Like, it will not add extra minutes when you go through the wrong route. I was like, let me have extra 2 minutes. I shall went left to my day. Then finally, I saw houses. I've never been happy in my life to see houses before. I've never been excited. I saw houses in this life. I'll be happy about seeing houses. I was happy. I was like, God, thank you, God, thank you, Lord. I was so freaking happy. And thankfully, where I just started following. I just followed the house. I think I was even what they used to call itself, intruding in people's space. I do not care. Maybe following their not their balcony, like their garden. I did not care at this point. I'm just like, I need to get the hell out of here. Do you understand? I need to be out of here as soon as possible. Thankfully, like I just followed where I was. I don't know where I was going. So Google was telling me that I'm going the wrong way. Oh more, let me go the wrong way now. Instead of an animal to bite me. It's not your wrong way. Let me go the wrong way instead of an animal to bite me. Anyway, so I was not going anyway, and then I had to redirect, and I saw a closer route to the train station. I took it, and finally arrived at the train station. When I got to the train station, I told her my attention, and I called Chisimdi to gist her. I called my partner and all of that. I told him about it because I was calling him where that stuff was happening. And he was not, where that stuff was happening, and he was not picking. So I called my partner. I called Chisimdi. I don't tell my mother because I don't give my mother high blood pressure. I beg. So you guys, that's it. If you see it, they said it does not bite. The coyote thing does not bite. I do not what care. I do not what. Is it a wild animal or not? It is a wild animal. What is it doing in my place of work? What is it doing in my place of work at night? That you're telling me it does not bite? Do you know what it means that only you're in a lonely path? You're in a tunnel alone at night, like you could hear your voice from talking to someone on phone echoing. You look back, there's nobody in front, and it's just your torchlight. Your torchlight is the only light that is there. There's nobody. Everywhere is pitch black. I was really scared, to be honest. And if you're telling me that the white animal does not bite, I beg, go. I beg me. I don't see any white animal again. Anyway, that's my story that I decided to just you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram at IamGiftTogo. I plan to actually upload another video today, but this thing happened on Tuesday, and today is Thursday, and I've been freaking busy. I worked on Tuesday, I worked on Wednesday, I worked today too. Like, I work tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday, I guess, if I will go and make my hair. Let me show you guys the hair. Anyway, I will work tomorrow before I will go and make my hair. But thank you so much, guys, for watching the video. Thank you so much for the massive love on my last video. I was so happy because it's been long I've gotten that kind of hit on my channel. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you to my new subscribers. I hope we'll have such a great time here. And all of that. I wanted to actually upload another video, but I think I would edit and upload a new video on Monday or Tuesday anyway. I will edit and upload the video on Tuesday, but I've already filmed it. Thank you so much, guys. Till I come here again next time, be good, be nice to your neighbors. And if you're coming to the UK, if you're coming to Hartford, check out, see, be wise. Madanya, okay?